Hi everybody, it's Miss Whitney, and it's time for World Culture Wednesday. At San Diego Children's Discovery Museum, we love to celebrate the cultures of countries from around the world. And today, we're going to Mexico. Mexico has the 11th largest population of any country in the world. It's also famous for its artwork. One of the most famous art forms to come from Mexico are papel picados, or punched paper. This artwork is inspired by the ancient Aztec civilization. The Aztecs would take the bark from mulberry trees and the bark from fig trees and mix it together. This would make a special paper called amatel. The Aztecs would use the amatel to make different decorative banners and flags to hang throughout their villages, usually for special occasions. Today in Mexico, people celebrate this artistic tradition by making their own papel picados out of tissue paper. And guess what? Today, we're going to get to make our own right at home. Are you guys ready? Let's go! To create your papel picados, all you need are a couple of things. You need a piece of colorful paper. If you have construction paper, that works great. But if you don't like me, you can just color a regular plain piece of white paper. You also need some scissors. Once you have those items together, you can get started. Our first step is going to be to make sure that our paper is a perfect square. Mine, you can see, is a little bit of a rectangle, as most paper is. So I'm going to cut it so that it makes it into the shape of a square. Now that your paper is perfectly square, you can move on to the next part. That's where you're going to fold your paper. You're going to fold it 2, 3, or maybe 4 times so that each corner touches the other corner. Your paper will end up looking like a tiny triangle. Now that your paper is folded into a tiny triangle, you get to do the really fun part. You get to punch out your paper. You're going to use your scissors to create different shapes in your paper. You can make triangles, squares, circles, whatever you think will make it really decorative and beautiful. Now that you cut out all of your fun shapes, your last step is to carefully pull apart each edge of your papel picado. Now that your papel picado is all unfolded, the only thing you need to do is decide, where do you want to hang it up in your house or in your community? Thanks for joining us for World Culture Wednesday.